The dense forest of Xylarian spread endlessly under the twin suns, its purple mist curling around jagged cliffs and strange, bioluminescent plants. Every step Marcus felt heavier than the last. His stomach churned, burning with a sharp pain that shot through his chest. The villagers of Xylarian had warned him, the glimmer cap mushroom was the deadliest in the galaxy, and yet curiosity or desperation had driven him to taste it. It all began with a simple dare. Humanity's explorers often sought rare, alien delicacies as a test of courage. Marcus had scoffed at warnings. He had scoffed until the first bite. The forest around him blurred as nausea took over. His vision doubled, then fractured. Shadows seemed to move with sinister intent. Panic gripped him, but he could hear another presence. A whisper, soft and melodic, threaded through the heavy mist. "Marcus!" He froze. The voice was unlike anything he had heard before, alien, yet intimate, a melody of urgency and promise. A figure emerged from the fog, tall, luminous, and humanoid, with eyes like molten silver. She moved with fluid grace, each step silent, yet every motion commanded attention. "I can save you," she said, her voice brushing against his mind rather than his ears. "But you must trust me, completely." Pain racked his body again. The mushroom's poison was spreading fast, and every second counted. Marcus tried to speak, but his throat tightened. His mind blurred in the haze of poison-induced hallucinations. Colors bled from the forest, sounds twisted into a surreal symphony of danger. I don't know if he gasped. She knelt beside him, placing a hand on his chest. The touch was electric, warm, and terrifying all at once. A strange energy rippled from her, calming the searing pain and steadying his heartbeat. "Become mine," she whispered, her silver eyes locking onto his. "And I will save you." Marcus wanted to refuse. Humanity had taught him to fear the unknown. But instinct screamed that he had no choice. He nodded weakly, unable to form words. She smiled faintly, as if understanding both his fear and his courage. Then, with a soft chant, the forest seemed to pulse around them. Light spiraled from her hands, weaving into his body. Pain turned into warmth, and darkness into clarity. Every cell in his body screamed, fighting the alien toxin, reshaping itself under her influence. Hours, or maybe minutes, passed. Time became meaningless in that glowing cocoon of energy. Finally, Marcus collapsed onto the soft moss, gasping but alive. The mushroom's poison was gone, replaced by a strange vitality coursing through his veins. He could feel it, strength, sharpness, senses heightened in ways no human could naturally achieve. The alien woman watched him carefully, her expression unreadable. "You survived," she said. "But you are not just alive, you are changed. The poison awakened what was always within you." Marcus tried to sit up, but his mind was still foggy. "Who are you?" he whispered. "I am Leora," she replied. "A guardian of the Xylarian forests. I protect the rare, the dangerous, and the sacred. You have tasted what no human should, yet you live. That choice binds you to me." Marcus frowned, trying to understand. "Binds me, how?" "You asked for survival. I offered it," Leora said softly. "But survival is never free. You are now part of the forest, part of its secrets, part of its power. You can leave, but you will always carry this change." He felt it then. The forest was no longer just trees and mist. It was alive with intelligence, ancient and observing, whispering through the leaves, through his veins. His heartbeat matched the rhythm of the forest. The mushroom had almost killed him, but Leora's intervention had not only saved him, she had opened a door to abilities humans could only dream of. As he struggled to stand, Leora extended her hand. "Come with me. There is much you must learn before the others find you. The galaxy is not kind to those who wander unprepared." Marcus hesitated. Humanity had trained him to fight, to survive, to distrust aliens. Yet something in her gaze, a mixture of power, promise, and danger, pulled him forward. He took her hand. The forest parted, revealing a hidden path lined with glowing flora, each step resonating with the pulse of life around them. Marcus realized he could sense movement in the shadows, hear whispers in the wind, anticipate danger before it struck. Leora's gift or curse had made him something more than human. Something the galaxy would notice. Hours later, when they reached a clearing, Marcus saw the scale of Xylarian in all its terrifying beauty. Towering crystal spires reflected the twin suns, rivers of liquid light flowed between, and strange creatures lurked in the distance, curious but cautious. "Where are we?" he asked. "The heart of Xylarian," Leora replied. "Few humans ever set foot here, fewer leave alive. You are no longer a visitor. You are part of this place. And soon, you will understand why the deadliest mushroom was never meant to kill, but to awaken." Marcus felt a strange thrill. Fear mingled with anticipation. The poison, the forest, Leora's intervention, all had shifted something inside him. He was no longer the same man who had foolishly bitten into a lethal mushroom. He was something more, something stronger. Suddenly, a low roar echoed through the valley. Marcus instinctively crouched, his senses reacting faster than his thoughts. Leora's hand squeezed his. "The Guardians have noticed us," she said. "They will test your worth. Only if you survive will the true path reveal itself." Creatures of unimaginable size and form approached, their eyes gleaming with intelligence and curiosity. Marcus's mind raced. He felt fear, yes, but also exhilaration. The deadliest mushroom, the near-death, Leora's promise, it had all led him here. And now, he would face trials that could either make him a legend or erase him from existence. He glanced at Leora. I trust you," he said, the words carrying a weight that surprised even him. Her lips curved into a faint, knowing smile. "Then we begin," she whispered. As they stepped forward, the forest seemed to hum in approval. Marcus could feel it, the heartbeat of Xylarian, the promise of power, the thrill of survival, and the looming shadow of destiny. Every step was a step into the unknown, but now he walked not as a man alone, but as a participant in a game older than the stars. And somewhere deep inside, he knew, if he survived, he would never be human in the way he once was. The adventure of a lifetime had begun.